I'm here to tell you that you have been manifesting wrong. Here's how to do it right. You don't have to do affirmations, you don't have to do visualizations, scripting, imagining, all of those processes. You don't have to do anything except for this one thing. I have the answer, I have the key to your whole life changing forever. You want to know what it is? It is called detachment. Simply stop caring. Just don't care. That's it. The moment you stop caring, everything starts aligning. You don't have to focus on your dreams. You don't have to think about them. You are simply detached and don't give a fuck if it happens or not. Whatever you need to do to get yourself into that energy is the key to your whole life changing. So let me know in the comments below if you know of any ways or if you have any ideas or tricks to get you to this place of, I don't care. Okay, I am good either way. I don't need this thing to happen, to get yourself into the energy of true surrender and detachment. So genuinely, let me know in the comments below, because I think we can all use some more of these little tricks of how to trick our energy. It's not really a trick because you have to genuinely feel it, but it is it's a process to get into that state. So I'm going to share some of mine with you. Hopefully it helps you to detach. The first one, and I think this is the most powerful one, this is the one that I use all the time, especially with things that I really, really care about, is I make peace with the alternative. So I imagine the opposite of this thing that I want. So if I want this life, I imagine the life that I have, right? I want this life and I don't have it. So I have this life. This is the alternative. And I make peace with this alternative. I fall in love with it. I become excited about it. I make peace with it, I accept it, and I say, you know what, this is okay. This alternative situation, opposite of what I want, is totally fine and okay, and I make peace with it, and I accept it, and this gets you into the energy of detachment, because you're no longer needing and attached to this, you're okay with this. This releases resistance, and it helps this to manifest. Second one is to put your focus on something that is completely different than the thing that you want. So you want this relationship and you're obsessing about dating and men and relationships and all of that. Put your focus on reading a book about fireplaces. I don't know, just start learning about coffee, start, gardening. I don't know. I'm just literally looking at random things in my house. Literally put your focus on something completely different and immerse yourself into that. Distract yourself. Okay, this is the energy of distraction. This is you essentially forgetting about this thing that you want because you're focusing your energy on something else that interests you, and it helps you detach. The third one is to give up on it. Okay, probably the hardest one, but literally accept that this will never be yours. If you can accept the thing that you want, let's just say, is never gonna come true, you're never gonna have this. Can you accept that and make peace with it? If you can accept and make peace with this never happening or you never having this thing, that is true detachment, because you are communicating to the universe that you don't need this thing. This is not something that is this dire thing that you're gonna die without. You're saying, I'm okay. I am whole and complete without this thing. It would be great if I had it, but I'm totally okay without it. So the way that you would get yourself into the energy, the trick, is to genuinely give up on it. Is to genuinely make peace with this thing never being in your life. It's literally making peace with the idea that if you never have this, that you accept that and you make peace with that and you surrender to that. Just do a little exercise. Do a little exercise, because a lot of times when we want something, we're so afraid of even thinking that we'll never have this thing that we don't even want to go there. And just by the very fact that you don't even want to go there just shows how attached you are to it. So just go there. Go there. Go to the pain of not having this thing and accept it, okay? Because that's life. It's unstable and we don't know what the hell's going on. So you just have to not be attached to anything outside of you because you don't know. So detach. Okay, the fourth little trick that you can do to detach from your manifestation is to imagine not having this thing and get excited about what your life will be like now that this thing is not a part of your life, okay? So if you're manifesting a certain person, like a soulmate, that you really, really want to spend your life with someone, you want to share love, go on romantic dates, all of that, you really want that. And in this exercise, you're going to accept the opposite, right? So you're accepting a life without this person, that you're alone. And now get excited about all of the things that now you can do that you don't have this person in your life. Wow, I can actually sleep in. I can wake up and do whatever I want in the morning because I don't have to live with anyone. I can actually date whoever I want to date. I can actually, I don't know, just tap into the opposite and just see how your life is actually really like great without this thing in your life, and how all the new things that now you can do without this thing in your life. Think about why this is a blessing that you cannot have this thing. Okay, so this is kind of like reverse psychology, but you're essentially just detaching from this thing being so important to you and putting it on such a pedestal, and you're actually seeing how not having this thing in your life is actually a blessing and is actually good for you. Okay, this is like a little trick. It's reverse psychology, but it works. The fifth tip that I have for you is to identify your biggest fear around or regarding this manifestation, assume it will happen, and accept it. So what is your biggest fear regarding this manifestation? Because sometimes it's our fear regarding this manifestation that doesn't allow us to manifest it, right? It's like you really want success, but you really fear public speaking or popularity or being criticized in the public eye, right? So that could be like a subconscious block that you have towards some sort of success or fame, right? Or you really want a partner, but secretly you're afraid that they will cheat on you or betray you. Like whatever your deeper subconscious fears are around this manifestation, identify it, pretend and assume that it's going to happen. This is going to come true. This fear is going to come true, and accept it. Say, okay, if it happens, it happens, and I will be able to deal with it because I am a strong, wholesome human being, and the universe has my back, and I trust myself to make good choices when this happens. Okay, so it's just like building safety around the worst case scenario regarding this actually coming true, but some blocks that you might have around it. This is going to remove the fear and pressure that might be blocking this manifestation from actually materializing, because there's a deeper subconscious block that you have. But if you accept what that fear is and you say, I'm going to be able to deal with this no matter what, okay, I'm fine, I can face that because I'm strong enough, and then you do whatever practice you need to do to get into your power, but you just accept that I will be fine, then that removes the block. And the last and final tip that I have for you is to completely surrender to the universe, okay? Literally have no preferences of what happens, no specifications of what dreams you want to come true or how you want your life to be. You completely give over your will to the will of the universe. Okay, so this is like 1,000% surrender. This is ultimate surrender, I would say enlightened energy, where you don't even care. You genuinely don't care what you experience physically in this life, because you know and trust that there is a deeper force within you. There's a higher power that knows best, that knows what's best for you, and that it will take you to wherever you need to go, wherever that is, and you don't care. Okay, most likely it will be towards your dreams, it will be towards your desires, because those desires that you have are there because they're part of your soul. That's what your soul wants to experience. Okay, so most likely that is going to be where you go, but you're so surrendered to what that path is, you have no sort of input or specification or preference around it. You're just completely trusting the universe to take you where you need to go, where your higher self wants to go, what is for your highest good, and you're just fine, you're content. That is the ultimate best detached energy for manifestation. But at that point, when you're at that point, you don't even care about your manifestation, like genuinely, like you're like not even concerned, like it's like the things you want to materialize are so minute compared to this like content one with source feeling that you feel when you're surrendered and completely trusting the path and trusting source energy, right? Trusting you, yourself, your soul, the will of your soul. So I would say that's like the ultimate energy you could be in. You could just be detached overall about your whole life, about everything. No control, no desires even, no preferences, you're just being, and you're letting the universe take you where it knows you're meant to go on a deeper soul level. So those are my tips for detachment. Detachment is the number one key formula for manifestation in my experience. I'm sure there's other things that you can do to manifest. Share your other strategies below, whatever has worked for you. I would love to hear. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to book a one-on-one tarot reading with me to dive deeper into your own situation regarding your manifestation, I would love to do that. Links are below, and I will see you in my next video.